Vincent, Novo Nordisk shares fell a lot today, 15%, thanks to the Food and Drug Administration in the US. What have they done to sort of prompt this share price fall?
Well, what happened was that the FDA said that it would not approve a major new insulin drug from Novo Nordisk without further tests. And that's going to set back the approval of the drug by probably a couple of years at least, if not more. Quick approval was already priced into the share price, so it's quite a significant and unexpected setback, and I think that's why the share price fell so much, because a lot of the benefit of this drug was already priced in, and approval was definitely priced in. So I think that the fact that approval is not forthcoming was like a bit of a bolt from the blue.
Okay, but 15%, I mean, that's a big drop. So it suggests that obviously they had a lot of expectation on this one drug. I mean, do they not have anything else that's sort of in the pipeline that could offset?
Well, they have, I mean, they are the major insulin makers. They have about half the insulin drugs in the world come from the Novo Nordisk stable. And they have about a quarter of the whole diabetes treatment market. So it's essentially a one drug company in the sense that, all of its drugs are some variant on insulin, which is obviously the treatment for diabetes. I think that the setback is partly because the drug that the FDA has postponed now is called Tresabi, and it was, it's expected to be a blockbuster, or at least it was anyway. And I think that there's lots of revision going on now as to what exactly the setback might mean.
Okay, so you said within a sort of couple of years is when it was expected, but surely that shouldn't be priced in as soon as this. I mean, when were they really expecting this to kind of gain
Well,
traction?
it was going to come very quickly if it was approved. So the benefits would start to flow through very quickly. So revenues, earnings, etc., etc.
But it won't affect this year's earnings.
Well, it shouldn't really affect this year's earnings too much. I think that a lot of the guidance was given without incorporating any significant contribution from Tresabi. I think that pharma stocks have done very well this year, and Novo has traditionally traded at twice the sector average. So it was just that was the perch from which it fell this morning, and I think that you have to sort of take that into account as well.
And is it fair now? I mean, would you say it's fairly priced removing that drug from?
Well, I think that if Tresabi is not going to be part of the outlook for the next couple of years, probably it is fairly priced. But these specialist drug companies do tend to trade on a premium, and that premium depends on delivery at all times.
Right, okay, so a big setback today for Novo Nordisk, and hopefully they'll still be able to produce earnings without that drug. Thank you, Vincent.